Mexi.co. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Ow! How was that? So everyone comment below, Joel, do not quit your day job to become a wedding singer.
Maybe they liked it.
Oh, maybe you liked it. But anyways, Feliz Navidad, everybody. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas. It's our moving to Mexi.co Christmas episode.
Yeah, and it's my birthday.
Oh.
And Jesus's.
You are. Yes.
I'm a Christmas baby.
Very cool, Paul.
Thanks.
You know, I knew that, but I just
don't have to cough at that, but
I knew that, but I kind of lost track of that fact. So Feliz Navidad to you.
Thank you.
And Feliz Cumpleaños.
Gracias.
Christmas shower for sure. So anyways, we are almost, I don't know, about 80% complete on the renovations at the BC Bucerias shop. But we do have the bar up and running. We're not really officially open yet. We just have our soft openings. We're kind of like working out the kinks. I whipped up this charcuterie board, but I booked that up pretty quick, eh?
You did. I was sitting over there looking at my phone, then pretty soon I came over here and there's a complete charcuterie board.
So I had some chorizo from Spain, a little bit of pepperoni we had left from the other day, just some crackers, 3 different types of hummus that we got from the Sunday market, I think in La Cruz. Ooh. And I'm going to give this guy a shout out. Nature PV hummus, Nature hummus PV. Anyways.
Wait, what was this right here?
Oh, and
Did you explain that?
We're gonna get a little dessert with our wine.
A postre.
A little postre. This is a new store that's in town. It's called Via Cacao.
Cacao.
Via Cacao.
Via Cacao.
Cacao.
And remember Via Nogal in San Sebastián del Oeste?
Yes.
Where we had that most amazing meal?
Oh yeah.
The same owners.
So we're going to go to BC Bucerias now.
Yeah, let's walk this over to BC Bucerias.
Okay.
That's where I've got my wines.
Okay.
And I have wines here, but I think it'll be kind of a little bit more fun there.
Sure.
People can see the shop. So Christmas Eve, we're going to Cooley's.
Yeah, you know what? What time are you going?
8 o'clock. Are you guys going?
We're going to be there.
At the same time?
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Did you know that we were going there?
I did. We found out, but it was per chance.
Per chance?
And we were originally booked for 5 p.m.
Yeah.
But we changed it because some friends of mine are coming into town a little later.
Oh, okay.
So their flight got changed. What? So we're like, okay, well, let's just see if we can change it. And they moved it to 8. We'll be on the patio out in the front.
Out front?
Yeah.
I think the 8 o'clock is going to be better.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that everyone who's going to be there at like the 7 or something is going to be like, you know, where all chaos is breaking loose.
All chaos?
I think a little later things will kind of die down a little bit.
Yeah.
And
the staff will be all liquored up.
Staff will be all liquored up.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's like in any restaurant, like when you have everyone being served kind of all at that one time.
Yeah.
It's like
it's a rush.
It's like and then then Christmas Day. We traditionally just kind of get up and eat all those chocolates and cookies.
Yeah.
Baileys and coffee.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of watch Christmas movies and hang out. And we're just going to do a casual dinner that night at home with charcuterie and wine.
Oh, that's cool.
And pierogies and just like whatever.
Okay.
Kind of like potluck.
And here we are.
Second round. So, Paul,
yes.
Bienvenidos.
Gracias.
Is Pepe back? This is my lovely daughter Adelaide.
There she is.
With her BC Bucerias hoodie, which you can get at our Redbubble store.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, we put it on Redbubble as well. I'm going to lay out the wines we're going to try.
All right, here we go.
So first we have the Monte Shanic, reasonably priced wine, and it's something we keep in our wine fridge at home because Mexico, it's warm, right?
Yeah.
And you don't always want to be drinking like a red for lunch. Like you could, but it's so much more enjoyable to be sitting by the pool, having a nice crisp Chardonnay, or in this case, a Sauvignon Blanc. I like the Monte Shanic because the price point. This white we do by the glass here at BC Bucerias, that's 80 pesos. We also do the lateral, Vino Tinto, which comes from Aguas Calientes. And we may have featured this wine, and
I'm pretty sure we
I think we featured this at Cooley's when we did like Wine on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's 2019. It's 100% Nebbiolo. Nebbiolo grows really, really well in Mexico. And in Aguas Calientes, the Nebbiolo is growing at quite a high altitude. I'm just trying to see if they're telling me here. I think it's like around 1,800 meters above sea level. So the grape does really, really well. It's a very easy drinking wine. So that's why I have this one by the glass. And we do this for 100 pesos. Next we have the tablas. Tablas is, think of tables, right? And where this wine is growing in the Valle de Guadalupe, they have different levels on this mountain, which is kind of separated about 100 meters plus or minus on each level. And every grape variety grows on a certain level at a certain altitude. Okay, so these particular grapes that we're trying today are Tempranillo, the Grenache, and the Petit Syrah. So the Tempranillo is on the first level, the lowest level. Okay, the Grenache is on the fourth level, and then the Petit Syrah is on the very top, the fifth level. So it's kind of cool, and I'd love to one day be able to visit that vineyard to just see.
Yeah, we'll go.
To see it? We'll do it. Maybe next year, hey? Okay. So going back to the Orlandi, this is in Querétaro, and these grapes are growing at over 2,200 meters above sea level. Okay, and let me just see if they give me a range, but I know it starts at 2,200. It is a Cab Sav and Malbec. This is probably one of our favorite. All right, last but not least, Baloyan, and we've also featured this one, I think, in the Wine on Wednesday, but the Baloyan that we had before was a Bordeaux style, a blend of 5 different grapes, and this one is just 100% Cabernet. So you can try a little wine with me?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. It's a Wednesday morning, so usually this is what I do.
Let's start with a little white. Let's just pour little ones because we don't want to get, don't want to get bombed.
Yeah, we don't get hammered.
I'm gonna give it a little swirl.
Okay, a little swirly swirl.
You put your nose in it a little bit, and you can kind of like smell the fruits that are really coming out, like maybe peaches, pear.
Oh yeah.
Very, very, very fruity.
Fruity.
I like to just try it, by itself, just to taste the wine before I even taste any food.
Yeah.
Then you can try a little chorizo.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to have the wine in your mouth when you still got the food too, which you're doing.
Yeah. I've learned that from you.
Yeah. So then I swallow too, and then taste it again. And then now that I've bit and swallowed the chorizo and then taking the wine is really bringing those flavors back from the actual meat. Maybe a nice one would be, I'm gonna try this. This is like a basil hummus.
Addie has entered the chat.
Yeah.
Because there's food.
Okay, this is Addie's MO. Like, I'll have my own little dish.
Yeah.
And she'll just kind of like muscle in there and start eating it.
Yeah.
And like double dipping.
Yeah, because why not?
Oh, yeah, just double dip. You totally destroying my here's the...
I wasn't going to have any. But now that you've double dipped.
Double dipped? What are you talking about?
Sitting outside on your patio, have a little umbrella, sun is shining, make yourself a little charcuterie plate. This wine is going to basically go with everything that we have here.
Yeah.
So we're going to the lateral now, and again, this is from Aguas Calientes, which is in the central Mexico, and it's not that far from here, like about an 8-hour drive.
Yeah, I once used the bathroom at the Carl's Jr. in Aguas Calientes. Yeah.
All right, so this is the lateral. It's 100% Nebbiolo, and any guesses where Nebbiolo comes from? Hurry up, comment below. And it's an Italian grape. So don't forget, a lot of people from all over Europe moved to Mexico years ago. Italians.
Not just Canadians.
Not just Canadians, which are moving in droves right now. Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't even get started on that one. On that note, we are going to the Nebbiolo. Pretty light, but still a nice color. A little vanilla, a little peppery to a wine by vineyard, a wine by year, should never taste the same. Right? So if you're drinking a wine and year after year, it's always tasting the same, it's because they're putting artificial flavors in it to make it taste the same. Because grapes change, depends on the season. How hot was it? How cold was it? When were those grapes harvested, right?
Yeah.
That wine is always going to have a different flavor.
For sure.
Year by year. I would drink this during the day, you know, on a, not like a 38 degrees hot summer day, but, you know, in the mid-20s in the shade.
That's a bit heavy. Right?
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Slam it. We're going to the tablas. You know what? On that last sip, I really tasted pepper. Do you taste pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, hey?
The cow got into a pepper.
Yeah, like the cow got into a pepper field. Oh, idiot! All right, so we're moving up in wine, like you can see the color there, right?
Yeah.
You know, this is going to be super juicy. You know, the Tempranillo by itself is like the perfect grape for something like this. You know, tapas, charcuterie, the Grenache and the Petite Syrah that they're adding into it is going to take that Tempranillo and just make it a little bit more juicy, a little bit more fruit forward. So what am I going to pair this with today? I'm going to try the pepperoni. It's a little spicier. That's nice with the pepperoni.
It's good pepperoni wine.
It's good pepperoni wine. So remember this, write this one down. If you order a pizza from Toscana Mia, their Diavola or the pepperoni, or I like to get they have the salchicha, the sausage, but I add the champignons, the mushrooms. Perfect pairing for that particular pizza. All right, so here we have our Alandi with the Cab and the Malbec. Again, two grapes that do really, really well in Mexico, and with Querétaro being at high altitude, it is just, it's in the soil and everything it's got going for it is like the perfect storm for the most amazing wines. What do you think of the Orlandi, Eddie?
Ooh. It's got a lot going on in that one.
It's got a lot going on in that one, eh? It's big. I would introduce wine to the kids when they were young, like always like try to give them a little bit.
Like, how young?
You know, when,
like 3, 4 years
like
old?
5 or 6 years old, just at the, you know, we give them a little splash at the dinner table. Before school. This is a pretty big wine, but it's not very it doesn't have a lot of tannin. It's not gonna like overpower anything here. If anything, this food is really taking that wine and softening it just a little bit. Because drinking the Orlandi on its own, it could be what we call like a couch Cabernet, where you're just sitting on the couch at the end of the night and you open a bottle and you just enjoy the wine for what it is. It's almost like a meal or dessert in of itself. But at this time of day, it just, for me, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right? It's too big. You try that pepperoni with it. I'm gonna try the normal chorizo.
Okay.
I'm digging it more with the hummus. Maybe not quite the right pairing for the Orlandi, but however, like a nice steak, you know, seasoned well with a little bit of fat content. Well, I already know that's perfect with the Orlandi, but I would be more happier with. Yeah. But with the Orlandi and like crackers and hummus all day long. Lo último. It is the 2016 Cabernet Sauvignon Especial from Baloyan. And 100% Cabernet. So here we have the Cab Malbec. So we're gonna actually, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna have a little fun, Paul.
Ooh.
Yeah, like
Whatever you have, whatever wine. If
rewind this video, go back, get 5 bottles of wine, and drink with us.
Right. Get your wine ready.
Yeah, you should have already been drinking with us along the way.
Yeah.
Okay?
And it's Christmas, so maybe they are, right?
And comment below, what is your favorite all-time wine?
Yeah.
And what are you drinking right now?
Yeah, what are you drinking right now?
What are you drinking right now?
Eggnog?
You know what I'm going to do, Paul? Because
No.
it's Christmas.
What?
And I feel like giving something away.
Okay.
Okay, so from all the comments below of the wine, either your favorite wine or the wine that you're drinking right now. No, I don't have to. I'm going to reverse that. The wine you're drinking right now, because someone could put like a 1982 Chateau de Cru Bocaillou, and I might get stuck buying that baby. Yeah. It was like $3,000 or something.
That's too much.
Okay, so put the favorite wine or the wine that you're drinking right now, and I'm going to pick one person randomly in the next video, and I am going to buy you a bottle of wine.
That's very nice.
I'll send you an e-transfer.
Okay.
And you can buy a bottle of wine on me. How's that sound? All right, so we got the 2. And I'm gonna come back to, now we're gonna come to this Baloyan. Yeah, like I can smell both simultaneously and just see the difference. This reminds me a little bit more of a California Cab, this particular one. A little more higher on the alcohol content. You can really taste the alcohol, so this is probably, I would suggest, at least a percentage point higher in alcohol content than this one.
Yeah.
This is 13.5. This is 14.8.
Yeah.
I could taste that.
It's
so
thick.
And this could be an extra 0.5%. So it could actually be 15.2, 15.3. This one could be 13.5 to 14, but I think it's probably in the 13.5 for sure. I'm leaning more to the Orlandi.
Yeah.
For this type of setup.
Yeah.
There's almost too much alcohol in the Baloyan for the charcuterie board.
Okay.
What this needs is like a nice big steak with garlic mashed potatoes, all the fixins, right?
Yeah.
This one's really bringing back the spicy stuff that's in my mouth. I'm preferring the Orlandi with the dulce. Do the tablas. Do the lateral. Oh, the lateral is really good with that chocolate. Because this tablas was pretty fruity, and the chocolate almost, the bitterness in the chocolate it just balanced out the fruitiness of this wine. Reach out to info@movingtomexi.co. Do you want to book your own personal private experience with me and Paul? And you just dream it, we'll make it happen. You know, within reason.
Come do this.
Yeah,
right?
I would suggest, like, if you're interested in doing a wine tasting, let us put a wine tasting together for you.
Yeah.
Okay, just tell us what your budget is, and we'll make it happen. And I'll come up with something like super creative that's not available to the general public with our regular tours here at BC Bucerias. You want to do a beer tasting? We could do the same thing. Want to do a mezcal tasting? We can hook you up there. Want to do a beer, wine, and mezcal tasting? Hey, let's all make it happen.
They could just leave it up to us and we'll take them on whatever.
Oh, right. So yeah, you could just do the surprise tour.
Yeah.
We would like to get a little information of what makes you
like, are
tick.
you vegetarian, lactose intolerant or something like that.
Exactly. You put the group together. It could be as little as one person. It could be as many. I would suggest under 10. To keep it intimate enough to learn about what we're going to be discussing. But we'll make that happen.
2,599.
2,599. Yoanna Lloyd. Yoanna Lloyd, felicidades. You've won yourself a week stay at Cuatro Estaciones. You have a week from today's date to claim that prize by emailing Jillian info@movingtomexi.co. You have until the end of 2023 to use that prize. And again, everyone, we are coming to the end of our sponsor, Cuatro Estaciones. They're not going to be giving away any more trips after, actually just 2 more. And this is a special one, so you guys have to go follow Erica Weeb on Instagram, okay? Go follow her and study up on Erica, because we are gonna be doing one of these, not live, but we're gonna do it, the instant premieres, where you're going to hear a skill testing question that is related to Erica and her Olympic career. And the first person to guess the answer correctly is going to win a week's stay in Bucerias. And then everyone else who guesses correctly is going to go into a draw for a bonus week. So go follow Erica and stay tuned for that episode, which is going to be on Saturday. I might as well say when that is. I think it's Saturday, January 8th.
Yeah.
Okay? There is not going to be a draw on the 1st of January. Instead, we're moving it to the 8th to give everyone enough advance notice to make sure that you attend that live stream, because a lot of people on New Year's Day, it's going to be hard for people to attend the live stream.
Yeah, they're all hungover.
They're all hungover, and you got family stuff, you're traveling. So we're gonna do it a week later, and this is gonna be your last chance to win that week with us. And then in the new year, we're gonna work on some new sponsors. So if we can get some new sponsors. So hey, if you've got a boutique hotel, you've got an Airbnb, you wanna give yourself some love and some promotion, you know, reach out to the Moving to Mexico, Mexi.co guys, Paul and Joel, and by info@movingtomexico.co, and say, hey, I want to be a sponsor. So you sponsor it for a month, you give away 4 trips, and you know we'll show your property some love. Hey, Paul?
That's right.
Yeah. So it's like a win, what we call a win-win.
Could we do a sponsor that is not necessarily a like a place to stay?
Yeah, why not?
We could do a sponsor that's a restaurant.
Sure. Like
Right?
a giveaway.
Like, hey, here's a dinner.
Give away a dinner for 2 or something.
Dinner
or
for 2 at, you know, some place in Vallarta.
Absolutely. So anyone who wants to sponsor a giveaway, that's a good one. Well, I kind of do like that.
Yeah. Jeez, what's going on?
I don't know. I snorted.
You did a doink. You did
I
a
hiccup.
snort.
I doink, snorted, hiccup, all at once. Yeah. If you have a business that you would like to promote on our channel, and if it makes sense for us, you know, meaning, you know, it's not going to be mangoes.
No mangoes?
Oh, mangoes
in
a strip club.
La Cruz.
No, you know, guys, I don't think you need our help on that one. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But like, if it makes sense for our channel, and we think it's a good prize, we would love to give your business some promotion. We have some amazing followers. You'll get some good promotion, because every restaurant I go to now, they're like,
Totally. Right?
like, you guys have sent us a lot of business. Like, and
Yeah,
that was
even,
just
even the guy out in the Pajarotes guy.
the
Remember?
pajaretas.
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah, pajaretas.
he's like, all these gringos are showing up, man. There's like, they want pajaretas. He doesn't quite talk like that, but that's
That's
kind
a
of
good
like
accent,
that's
though.
like my Cheech accent.
Cheech.
All right, everybody. Again, thanks for joining us. It was Feliz Navidad. That's gone. What day is it actually?
No, it's Christmas.
Oh, it's Christmas today.
It is
Oh,
Christmas.
sorry. Feliz Navidad. It is Christmas. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. God bless from all of us here at Moving to Mexico. Have a blessed new year, and we will see you soon in 2022. Nos vemos. Hasta luego. And Addie, come on in here for an adios with me. Come on in here for an adios. Adios.
A giveaway? That's a good one. I kind of do like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe a little too much vino. Oh, hello. A little too much vino, eh?